I'm Panagio Mavri. I'm 27 years old, and in March 2013 I graduated from the School of Architecture of the National Technical University of Athens. Since September 2013 I've been living in Barcelona, where I originally came to study a Master in Theory and History of Architecture, and I am now preparing to start a PhD, probably also in the same university, in the UPC, Universitat Politecnica de Catalunya. While I'm working as a receptionist, until I arrange some scholarship or some funding for my studies. After graduating, coming to Barcelona and having to adapt to a new language and having to somehow inhabit it and make it my own, was a very, very interesting and intellectually stimulating condition. So since I have always had an interest in languages, I incorporated this condition, this experience into my research. I now investigate the relationships between body, language, space and narrative, mostly through literature. I also recently collaborated in the translation of a series of books from Portuguese to Greek. And I am now organizing a small festival of artistic creation inspired in those same books, which is great. Also, I guess this is the most important part of my practices. Is this architecture? I have no idea. Architecture can be so many things. Or am I an architect? I don't even know if I feel an architect. I studied architecture and I enjoyed it a lot, but I have never really properly worked as an architect in an office or a studio, and I'm not quite sure if I actually want to. But however, I read spaces everywhere. I see spaces everywhere as a spatial perspective in everything. And also, what moves me is an impulse to understand the human experience, but for me, both this experience and its understanding pass through space, through architecture. Also, being an architect provides you kind of a strong background that allows you to connect things, to weave links between different disciplines, different subjects, and somehow search for the structure in this chaos of links and connections that we make. So yes, and I also believe that maybe in moments of crisis, this attitude could be a possible way out, an alternative. Instead of creating or producing, taking a step back to reflect, to observe, to question, understand maybe, and then restart.